terrible thing to happen to someone and a country, but the use of chemical warfare is even more horrible. Chemical warfare is an awful crime that has killed thousands of people and has left a powerful impact.
So did you go through the same thing?
We can change the outlook of chemical warfare through the understanding of what it truly is. We need to identify, understand chemical warfare, and informing people about the tragedy of it is just as important. First, we need to identify chemical warfare and what a chemical weapon is. So what is it? As described by the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, it is any toxin used to bring injury or death to a specific group or person. They were more commonly used by the Germans in concentration camps on the people of Iraq in the 80s, and just a few weeks ago, the people of Syria. Identifying why it's so bad is important as well. Sarin gas, one of the more commonly used chemicals, has no taste or smell, so it's hard to tell if it's inside your system. In a span of just 10 minutes, your eyes will begin to water profusely, you will lose eyesight, then start to lose feeling, and then the worst occurs, you die. Other gases have been used, such as mustard gas. An example of this is the use of it during World War I to clear out trenches. If one was unfortunate enough to breathe it in, he or she would begin to lose eyesight, have itchy skin, hoarse voice, sinus pain, fever, and much more to cause a slow and painful death. Now we need to understand more of what it is. Chemical warfare is used to clear out groups of people by instilling the fear of a horrible and painful death to achieve in some strange way grounds, advantage, or victory. Again with sarin gas, which is being used by the president of Syria, Bashar al-Assad, is used on its citizens of Syria to clear out insurrections at the expense of good citizens. And you can see right here, that's a town that was recently hit by sarin gas. It's pretty awful. His actions have been constantly called out by the rest of the world, but he continuously proceeds. The sarin gas, being the more effective gas, is used so much by the president of Syria, he was called out by President Trump, so serious that more airstrikes have been threatened on him. This is the seriousness of chemical warfare, and why it is so important to understand. Next, we need to inform everyone on why it is such a serious and terrible crime. First and foremost, it is illegal and outlawed by both the UN and the Geneva Protocol. As it states on the UN online website, as a result of outrage, the Geneva Protocol, which prohibited the use of chemical weapons in warfare, was signed in 1925. While it was a significant step, it had a great deal of shortcomings, including the fact that it did not prohibit the production and stockpiling of chemical weapons. The rule is pretty much essentially useless, since the UN seems to only condemn the issue rather than handle it, like Syria. Some people, like Vladimir Putin, secretly support al-Assad, so in essence, he supports the war crime. This is the seriousness of the importance of why it needs to be stopped, and why we need to understand it so we can inform people about its tragedy. In conclusion, the use of chemical warfare is a terrible crime against all of humanity, and it needs to be handled at every turn. To know chemical warfare, you need to understand it, identify it, and also inform people about it. I've seen from the result of many victims firsthand in Syria that it is no joke that the people go through serious suffering as a result. I know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, that the world would be a safer place without these chemical weapons.